Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. I remember a conversation with one of my very first mentors, and they told me something critical during the first conversation we ever had. They said, you need only one quality to succeed. You must have discipline. And I didn't want to have discipline. I thought discipline meant punishment. But the truth is, discipline is the ability to give yourself a command and then follow it. It didn't take me long to figure out that they were right. You will never develop anything of any consequence if you are not disciplined. However, if you are disciplined, you can have anything you seriously want in this life. And this is so basic. It's so simple, yet so misunderstood. People who make it in life, whether they want to become really rich, run a successful business, or living life on their own terms, have all developed the skill of self-discipline. And it's a common misconception about successful people that they all like doing all the things they do. And that is utterly false, my friends. Let me tell you something. Successful people dislike the same things you dislike, but they do them anyway. They get up early in the morning, they make sure that they are studying, and they do the things that they need to get done while others are watching TV. It's absolutely true. But why do they do the things that they dislike? Because they know that's the price they have to pay for success. And so they discipline themselves to do the things they know they should do, whether they like it or not. Several years ago, I read an interview with author John Grisham where he talked about his earliest days of attempting to write that grabbed my attention. The alarm clock would go off, he said, at 5, and I'd jump in the shower. My office was 5 minutes away, and I had to be at my desk at my office with my first cup of coffee, a legal pad, and ready to write the first word at 5:30 a.m. 5 days a week. His goal was to write one page every day. If it took 10 minutes, so be it. Sometimes he would write for 2 hours before he started his job as a lawyer. And Grisham said that such a rigorous discipline was one of several little rituals that were silly and brutal, but very important to his overall success. And personally, I'm a pretty disciplined person. Honestly, I don't care if anybody else is working. I don't care what anybody else is doing. I know what I've got to do, and I get it done. Of course, I wasn't always like this, though, and I don't think anybody's actually born naturally as a disciplined person. So don't worry if you currently lack discipline, because I believe in you. And you know what? It's something you can develop with practice, and the more you practice, the better you're going to become at it. Here's a few things you can do to get yourself started with discipline. You can do this today. Understand that if you want something different in life, you must do things differently. I say this all the time. Whatever you're doing right now is garnering you the results you're currently getting. Do different things, get different results. And you know what? When you decide what it is that you want to do, write down what you want, then command yourself to do what you know has to be done to get where you want to go. And then you know what? If your shoes are off, put them on. If your shoes are on, get up, get going. I'm telling you what, it's action that's going to get you there. If you don't take action, you can sit and write, you can sit and think forever. And you know what? You're just going to be somebody who's sitting and thinking and writing. You need to get up, get moving, take action. You're writing down the 20 things you can do every day to get closer to your goal. You're taking action on those items. That's the most important thing you're doing every day. You're taking action, because you know what? You can know your destination. You can see the path. But if you're not walking down that path, you'll never get to your destination. You must take action. And realize that if you want something different in life, you're going to have to do things differently, and then command yourself to get done what needs to get done. And each day visualize a complete shift by holding the image of yourself being successful at what you want to do, and write it down on the back of your goal card and read it over and over and over as many times as you can during the day. It's one of the most important things that you can do is advertise your own success to yourself. Tell yourself you're successful. Review the things that you need to get through in order to get to that successful circumstance. Then take action. But move and continue to move towards that goal. And it's hardly a secret that keeping yourself disciplined as you work towards your goal is critical, right? I mean, it's the difference between making it or living with regret. I'm telling you. You don't want to have to ask yourself someday, what if I would have gotten up earlier? What if I would have studied more? What if I wouldn't have watched TV every night and I would have actually taken some action? What if I would have gotten on that treadmill for 1 hour every day? What if I would have done things in my life differently? What about that business? If I would have started that business, my life would be totally different. You don't want to live with regret, and the way you live a life without regret is to live a life of action. Constantly be taking action towards your dreams and goals. And you know what will happen? If you take action towards your dreams and goals every day, you're going to have all your dreams and goals. That's the way life works. And it won't be easy to develop and stay disciplined at first, okay? But you will get stronger and stronger. And then you'll be able to do what you want instead of just what you think you can do. And you know what I think? I think you're an amazing person, and I think you have an incredible ability within you to accomplish your dreams and goals. I think you have all the tools you need for you to be successful. And you know what? I care about you, I believe in you, and I know that you can do this. So let's start today. Let's start walking that path with discipline. Let's start commanding ourselves to do what needs to be done in order for us to have the kind of success we want to have in our lives. And I know you can do it. I completely believe in you. And you know what? I'm going to be back tomorrow with some really great stuff. Let's talk about some new things. Let's talk about getting better, being better, and living the life of our dreams. Because you know what? I know you can do it, and I completely believe in you. Have a beautiful day, my friend, because you know what? You're worth it.